So ITR 1 is applicable only on resident individuals up to income of 50 lakh and income from salary, one house property and other sources, and agriculture income up to 5,000. There are also some other sources income will be not allowed in ITR 1. So you have to be very cautious while choosing ITR 1. And for individual, if he has a director in any company or invested in unlisted equity shares, or where TDS is deducted under section 194N, then ITR 1 is not applicable. And same, if your income is, and if you got ESOP from your employee, then also ITR 1 is not applicable. This is all eligibility criteria for ITR 1. So if it is applicable in your case, then you can file your income tax return for that. So for that, you have to be click on import pre-fill. So when you click on import pre-fill, after using your login ID and password of income tax portal, you can get all the basic information, that is personal information, and all the red mark or red mark will be compulsory need to be filled. So even if it is not applicable in your case, then just you can select yes or no. So first important thing, so so you can already choose your whether you go with old tax regime or new tax regime, which is more beneficial for you. So based on that, you can select yes or no whether you want to opt out of new tax regime. Default is no. Otherwise, you can select yes if you want to go with old tax regime. And so at the time of filing your return, you can choose that whether you go with the old tax regime or new tax regime. And so in what criteria you file your return, whether your income from more than basic exception limit or any other high value transaction which will be discussed, which will be mentioned over there. So if it is applicable on that case, then you can select that, and based on that, you can file your return. Next is email number, mobile number, filed under section 139(1). We are here to discuss for due date return, return filed before due date. And you have to be filing all the necessary information if it is applicable in your case. So select yes and fill all necessary information. Otherwise, you can completely ignore that. Then income from others. So here you can see if you own one house property. So sorry, this is salary. So you can fill so here you this is salary income. It is under salary income you can get standard deduction. For old tax regime it is 50,000. In new tax regime you can get in the deduction of 75,000. So you can fill that information. Entertainment allowance and the professional tax if it is applicable in your case. So this is for salary income. Next is house property income. So if you own any house property, up to one house property can file ITR 1. Otherwise, you can file any other ITR other than one. So under this house property, if you own a house property and whether it is self-occupied or rented, based on that you can feed that information. And deduction allowed under house property head, interest payable on the borrowed capital. For self-occupied property, limit is 2 lakh. Otherwise, you can get benefit. Otherwise, for deduction on interest payable on borrowed capital, there are no limit. So you can feed all information properly. Next is income from other sources like interest, dividend, all are part of that, and you can feed that information. So income from all, so whatever is applicable on your case, you can feed that information properly. So deductions, if deduction under section 80C, 1,50,000, and additionally additionally 50,000 under 80CCD 1B. So if you invest in invest in these invest for these, then you can get benefit of deduction. And deduction is allowed only if you offer old tax regime. Maximum deduction is forgo when you opt new tax regime. So you have to keep it in mind. If it is applicable in your case, then you can feed that information properly. Deduction under section 80D, reduction under section 80DD. So if it is applicable in your case, then you can feed all information. 80G, if your donation under 80G, then you can feed that information. If you pay any political party, then you can also you can claim for deduction for that as well. 80U. So whatever deduction applicable in your case based on your choosing regime, there are one or two the deduction available in case of new tax regime, that is payment to payment by employer contribution to central government national pension scheme. So and one for Agnivir corpus Agnivir corpus will be allowed under new tax regime. So there are very few deduction allowed in new tax regime. So if any exempt income up agriculture income up to 5,000 is allowed, otherwise if your agricultural income is more than 5,000, then you have to choose any other idea other than ITR 1. So based on that, your income will be calculated, and you have to be know whether you get with so you have to be fill that information. You can get that information accordingly. Next is how much amount will be TDS deducted under salary other than salary. So you can check it out, and if needed, then you can feed that information as well. And the any detail of advanced tax and self as advanced tax. So if you pay any advanced tax or any self assessment tax, then you can check it out these detail, and otherwise you can feed manually as well. So any TCS collected, then detail of that as well be, you can check it out. And next, taxes paid and verification. So how much tax you are liable to pay, or you can get refund, you will see over here. And detail of bank account. So here at least one bank account will be compulsorily for getting refund. Otherwise, you do not get your refund. So pre-validated bank account is compulsory. So you can feed that information or bank account, and otherwise it's difficult to get your refund. And then verify your form, and then you can import. Then here is the option available. Here is the option available. Then you can import that fill form. See, there is the option. You can see after validation, you can get calculate text and validate, and then you can get generate JSON file, and then JSON file will be imported on your system. And then after login your on portal using your login ID and password, upload that filed form and submit that and verify that. It is very important to verification within 30 days of file return. So I hope you understand ITR 1. So any query regarding that, you may ask for that. We will definitely solve it as soon as possible. Thank you so much.